So with the launch of Call of Duty Black Ops 6 today, we're going to do a tier list of Call of Duty games that have released over the years. I only think it's appropriate to do it because it is that time of the year with the launch of the game. So let's get into it. We're going to talk about the games I've played, and you're going to see that there's quite a few I have not played. So let's get into it, you guys. Okay, so I've already went through and I pulled all the games I did not play. Now, some of you guys might be like, "Oh, that's a lot of games." Well, you got to realize Call of Duty for me didn't really start until Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, even though I had a lot of my buddies that told me, "Yo, I think it was Call of Duty 3, which was an Xbox 360 game, where a lot of people were like, "Wow, this game is amazing." But I never went back and played any of these older games. On top of that, if you do notice, I also have quite a few of the Black Ops games on here, like Black Ops 2, 3, 4. 4, ultimately, I did pass up on that one. 2 and 3, I was busy at the time because I was baby in the Navy and I didn't have a lot of time on my hands as a little airman. But I did skip, I made the conscious decision to skip Call of Duty Black Ops 4, and that is only because they did away with the campaign. They did away with a lot of stuff, and it was basically only a battle royale. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to buy that because this was during like the beginning of PUBG and Fortnite is when they released Black Ops 4. So let's get into it. First one on the list is going to be, of course, Call of Duty Modern Warfare and Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. This is a great game, great campaign. I love Call of Duty Modern Warfare 4. I mean, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. It keeps throwing me off. Is phenomenal, especially the sniper mission in the beginning. Call of Duty World at War, I believe, was the first one um, with zombies, and I'm not a fan of zombies. But Call of Duty Modern Warfare, I mean, World at War was a lot of fun. It had a great campaign. Multiplayer was pretty good, but like I said, the zombies doesn't sell me. Followed by, there's going to be two S ranks. I think Modern Warfare 2, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is hands down probably one of the greatest multiplayer titles out there. I know a lot of people are like, blah, blah, blah. Like, you're just going to say that. No, like, I played a lot of Modern Warfare 2. It was simple. You could make your classes. You didn't have to worry about 347 freaking attachments. But Modern Warfare 2, phenomenal multiplayer, very well balanced. And on top of that, the maps were amazing. Maps were awesome. Followed by Black Ops. Black Ops is, I want to put it in S tier. I was thinking about making that the second S tier, but Black Ops is actually a phenomenal title. And mind you, this one came out right after I got out of boot camp, so I didn't get to play it that much. But I did play through the campaign. On top of that, guys, you got to think this is circa what 2010 ish. Um, so the barracks did not have good internet. So all I could play was the campaign. I couldn't play multiplayer. I remember trying to watch Netflix in 2012 and on the barracks internet, and let me tell you, it just was no bueno. It was not working to save its life. Followed by Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3, the campaign for it was good. The multiplayer was okay. But overall, just it's just a C. Like it didn't really speak to me like most of these other ones did. Sorry, we gotta we gotta take our coffee break in the middle of this. Next one. Okay, so Call of Duty Ghost. So when it comes to Call of Duty Ghost, I put that top of the A tier. It's one of those ones that I genuinely feel like a lot of people give it so much hate. So much hate. And it's unwarranted. The campaign is phenomenal. The multiplayer was actually very well done. On top of that, I don't know how much time I spent in Call of Duty Ghost with Brooksy and my boy Rebel and Guyver. No, Guyver wasn't there, but it was Brooksy. Oh, it was Cameron. We played so much Call of Duty Ghosts, ridiculous. Like there were so many maps. We knew all the angles, and we would just wipe. Where we're going to move into Advanced Warfare. Okay, so Advanced Warfare, amazing. It's amazing for what it did. It's one of those ones that I genuinely feel like it gets a lot of hate, just like Ghost, but it doesn't live up to the hype of Ghost, only because it introduced the jetpack meta. It introduced a lot of stuff that, movement wise. Before Advanced Warfare, I feel like a lot of the games were more linear. Sorry about that. A lot of the games were more linear, and it was just like, hey, you needed to take cover and you needed to like position yourself. Where Advanced Warfare allowed you to get to where you had to go, position yourself, and you were much quicker. On top of that, the campaign was really good. I mean, really good. Highly recommended. Like, the only reason why it's in B tier is because the multiplayer, in my opinion, was too hectic, and the maps weren't the best, if that makes any amount of sense, when it comes to this title for multiplayer. And now we're moving on to Infinity War. Infinite Warfare. Oh my God, Infinity War. Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare to me is a C. It was just okay. I mean, it continued with the jetpack meta. It definitely was enjoyable. The campaign was okay. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of work that needed to go into this because it wasn't like Advanced Warfare where, it's introducing the jetpack meta. This one's introduced, well, it keeps the jetpack meta, but it doesn't improve on any of the maps. The next one is going to be Cold War. Cold War, it's definitely another C tier. I did not enjoy the multiplayer because I felt like the multiplayer for Cold War, Cold War was definitely overshadowed by Warzone. Like all the Warzone, that's what it was ultimately overshadowed by. It had potential because this is technically Black Ops 5, I guess you can call it. But Cold War it just didn't do it for me. Really was not that good. Next one's World War II. World War II just felt clunky. It felt so clunky. On top of that, what was funny was I think it was a couple months after World War II came out. I was subscribed to Humble Bundle and the bundles that they offer. They actually gave me this game in one of the bundles, and it just was not, like I said, just wasn't that good. Okay, so here's where I'm going to get a little controversial. The remake of Modern Warfare, in my opinion, is an S rank. The campaign alone, I think, is what pushed it into S rank. I know a lot of people out there that are like, "Oh, multiplayer." No, me personally, Queso Blanco, I will sit down. I will play the single player campaign, take a day, maybe two, play a single player campaign, and then I'll get into multiplayer. But Modern Warfare Remake 2019, whatever you want to call it, I think did an extremely good job on the campaign. It did a pretty good job when it came to multiplayer. And on top of that, this was the first COD title that, really ushered in Warzone, because Warzone didn't come out until like March, I believe it was. And this came out in November. So it didn't focus so heavily on Warzone like the newer titles have, if that makes any sense. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 remake. It's just B. It's just okay. The multiplayer is okay. I think there was a lot of work that needed to go into this game. The campaign was pretty good, pretty good. But overall, it was just a B tier game. Now, granted, how this one ended is reason why. I should probably put it a little higher up, but the multiplayer for it was so bad because they were so focused on freaking Warzone. Vanguard, F. Vanguard was so bad. I'm just throwing that out there, you guys. Like Vanguard, just to me, is just terrible. The movement was just so stiff. The campaign very forgettable. And like I said, it goes back to I think it suffered because of Warzone. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, F. It was bad. This was the remake. Modern Warfare 3 came out last year. I had such high expectations going into Modern Warfare 3 that I was expecting it to be better than what it was. It was definitely, and I mean definitely, a DLC. There's no getting around it. It was a DLC. Like, it was just so bad. On top of that, the campaign missions was selling you on Warzone. Like, it's just like I just feel like Warzone ultimately is the downfall of Call of Duty. I've tried to play more Warzone multiple times, and mind you, we're just going to rank all three of these together. I'm not going to rank them in any certain order because all three of these all belong in F tier. In my opinion, Warzone is by far the worst battle royale out there. I love Fortnite. Yes, I do. I enjoy Fortnite. I think Apex Legends is a phenomenal game as well, but Warzone is far behind those games. I will admit that. On top of that, like I said, the last couple titles that I was talking about, Modern Warfare 3, Vanguard, Cold War, Modern Warfare 2, Remake, like I feel a lot of those games suffered because of Warzone and how the monetization for Activision Blizzard and them trying to push packages in Warzone and trying to get people to go to Warzone, and especially Modern Warfare 3, because like I said, it was like an ad for Warzone. It was just bad. It was just bad. Anyways, let's go full screen. That right there, boys, is the tier list I have for Call of Duty. You can like it, you can hate it, and I mean, granted, I know there's quite a few titles I haven't played in the Call of Duty like mythos, shall we say, especially when it comes to older titles, and quite a few of the titles in the Black Ops series. Surprisingly, surprise, like I said, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3. I don't know, like I was very busy during that time frame of my life, so I wasn't able to play them. So anyways, you guys, don't forget to mash that like button and subscribe. I can't do this kind of stuff without you guys. Let me know what kind of content y'all want to see. I'll make tier lists on different things, whether it's video game consoles, controllers, or certain topics. Let me know that in the comment section because I've been around for a while. I've been playing games for 30 years. And anyways, I hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. Y'all take it easy. I'll catch you later.